Hey guys, welcome back. So today's Lifestyle Sunday video, I'm going to be showing you 3 delicious, unique, and simple to make brunch recipes. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you guys took a second to just click the subscribe button that's right here, or you can scroll all the way down in the info box and there's a little link so you can be notified of all my future uploads. I do beauty and fashion videos during the week, and then Sundays we have Lifestyle Sundays. Basically, I just share with you guys recipes, home decor, tags, really fun things like that. So I'd love to have you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get to cooking. So the first thing we're going to be making is this delicious egg and prosciutto pizza. It's super simple to make. For the crust, we're going to be using naan bread. This already comes made and you can find it in the frozen aisle at Trader Joe's. It's super yummy. Since it comes frozen, I like to thaw it in the oven at 400 degrees for 2 minutes. And while that's thawing, I like to get started on my arugula salad. So for the arugula, I just use some fresh organic arugula and I mix it with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and then I squeeze a little bit of lemon juice. Definitely just add as much or as little as you want. I'm using this olive oil. It's infused with garlic. I found it at Costco, but you can definitely use regular extra virgin olive oil. And you want to give that a really good mix and set it aside and continue working on your egg pizza. Once I defrosted the naan bread, I go ahead and drizzle it with the olive oil on both sides. This is gonna help crisp it up once we get the pizza assembled. Then I add a little bit of marinara sauce, or you can make your own, it's totally up to you. And I spread just enough to kind of give it a little bit of that pasta flavor. And then I add some fresh mozzarella cheese. You want to make sure you use the fresh kind and not the pre-shredded kind. Trust me, it makes all the difference in the world. And then I take that arugula salad that we just prepared and I assemble that on top of the mozzarella cheese. You'll notice that I left a little space, and this is where the egg is going to go later on. And then I added my prosciutto. So after that's assembled, I'll put the pizza in the oven for 5 minutes at 400 degrees. This will help get the cheese melted. And then I add an egg, and then I put it back in the oven for 400 degrees for another 10 to 15 minutes, or until the egg is cooked to the consistency that you like. I wanted the yolk to be just a little bit soft, so I left it in there for 10 minutes and it was perfect. And I served that with the arugula salad. I would recommend adding some toppings like balsamic glaze. It is so delicious. You just drizzle it on your salad and on the pizza. I would also recommend serving it alongside with some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, some red pepper flakes, and these adorable containers. I just recently found them at Target in the dollar spot section. There was 3 in 1 pack, and I think they just make such a nice presentation, especially if you're hosting a brunch. So for the next recipe, we're going to be making Pancake Bites. And I knew that I wanted to make like a chocolate chip bacon version, but I decided to try it out with the faux bacon that I recently showed you guys how to make. If you haven't watched that video, I will leave it linked down below so you can learn how to make this faux bacon. Basically, it's made out of toasted coconut chips, and we add some flavorings into it to make it taste like real bacon, but without all of the fattiness of actual bacon, but you still get that crunch and that saltiness and that smokiness. So the first thing you're going to need is some pancake mix, or you can make your own from scratch. I decided to use the store-bought kind because I am so bad at like anything that has to do with flour. So go ahead and prepare your pancake mix following the instructions on the box, and after that you want to get your chocolate chips and also your faux bacon ready. So I'd recommend cooking the faux bacon first so you have all your ingredients ready. So this is when you want to prepare your pancake mix. Just follow the instructions on the box, and then you're going to get a muffin tin and make sure you coat it with either nonstick spray, a little bit of butter, or you can use olive oil like I did, and I just put it on a paper towel and wiped it down, and this prevents it from sticking. You definitely don't want to miss a step because then it will be really difficult to take the muffins out once you're done, or I should say the pancake bites. So then I add my chocolate chips and the faux bacon, and I put it in the oven for 400 degrees and I bake it for 10 to 12 minutes depending on how hot your oven gets. For me, it took me 10 minutes, and this is what they end up looking like. The consistency is just like a pancake, and the chocolate gets nice and melted. Faux bacon stays crispy, and you can definitely eat these by themselves with a cup of coffee, or you can also drizzle it with maple syrup, exactly the way you would eat pancakes. And these are seriously so good, you guys. You have to try them. And the best part about making them in the little muffin tins is that you can make different flavors. Let's say you want blueberry pancakes, banana nut, and everybody can have the flavors that they like. Okay, so for the final recipe, you guys are just gonna have to trust me when I tell you that it tastes delicious. And I know it's gonna sound really, really weird, but we're going to be making savory oatmeal. And I actually got the inspiration from a Martha Stewart recipe that she did. And the first time I saw it, I just remember turning my nose up at it because oatmeal is not supposed to be savory. It's supposed to be sweet with cinnamon and brown sugar. It almost tastes like risotto. If you like risotto, you will love this. So the first thing you do is prepare your oatmeal. I used the ratio of 1 cup of water to half a cup of oatmeal, and I just cooked it on the stove, and I added a little bit of salt to that. Once it was cooked, I went ahead and added the desired amount of cheddar cheese to it, and I just mixed it all up while it was still in the pan. And then I added that to my bowl and set it aside and started working on my fried egg. I really wanted the egg to be really, really crispy, so I made sure that the pan was nice and hot. I added some avocado oil and I fried the egg until it was completely crispy, and then I seasoned it with salt and pepper. And then I sprinkled that with some fresh chives or green onions. I totally forgot that this was oatmeal because it was just so savory. It truly reminded me of like a like grits or risotto because of the creamy cheese that was in it, and then the crunchiness of the egg. It just went together so beautifully. So definitely try this out if you're tired of the traditional oatmeal and you want to do something a little bit more special. Try this recipe out. I think you'll really like it. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it helps me out tremendously. And also, I'd love to know which one was your favorite recipe. Leave it in the comments down below. If you try any of these recipes, don't forget to tag me on Twitter or Instagram. I love it when you guys tag me. I just think it's so cool that you guys actually try out the recipes that I make and share with you guys. So I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.